What up, Dokkanners? Today we will be discussing this alleged leak that has been making the rounds over the last couple of days when it comes to the 11th anniversary lineup. This, I am warning you now, is a courtesy warning of any potential spoilers. Honestly, whether it's real or not, in my opinion, it doesn't ruin the surprise at all, because to me, this is just a very confident proclamation that the anniversary is going to be this or that. Because ultimately, if it ends up being right, if you look at it from this angle, okay, the person just got lucky, right? Like, I feel like for me, as someone who is about to be a consumer of this leak, I don't think that if I see what it is and then it ultimately ends up being exactly that, it isn't anything more than just a lucky guess. I feel like this is a very polarizing topic in the community, because before, when there were actual insider info like being given out, people responded very negatively towards specific individuals. Even there was this whole thing where he said he was going to stop, then he never did, he kept going. So, you know, like, some people are very sensitive about this sort of thing. Some people don't care. No matter what happens, even if it's real, nobody's going to 100% buy into it until they see it for themselves. So anyway, just out of courtesy for some of you guys, if you don't want to know, don't check out the video from the rest of this point. The thumbnail has nothing to do with the insider info or the leak or whatever. This is my theory. So I guess we'll start with my theory as for what the anniversary is going to include, because I want to make sure everyone knows where I stand. You guys have known this for a while. I am a massive Daima coper. I have been wanting the Daima Adult Saiyans for the longest time, and with the most recent New Year's Dual Dokkan Festival banners, I made a very important observation, and I talked about it the second that it dropped. When we saw the banners for these two characters on my live stream, the first thing that I said was I pointed out Glorio and Daima Super Saiyan Goku are not here. Why does that matter? They were the New Year's characters that released back in 2025. Since Dual Dokkan Festival banners are few and far between, any new Dual Dokkan Festival banner tends to feature the most recent previous one or any other Dual Dokkan Festival characters from the same celebration the previous year. We don't have too many, right? We have a New Year's celebration one, we have a Golden Week one, and then maybe one other one. No, just New Year's and Golden Week. I think those are the only two, right? And then, of course, like the major celebrations. So for 2026 New Year's, it would include 2025's Golden Week, 2025's New Year's, and then a bunch of other Dual Dokkan festivals. It includes all of those Dual Dokkan festivals and beyond, but not the most recent, the Daimas. Why? Because I think they are saving it for the next major Dual Dokkan festival celebration that is happening right after the New Year, and that is the 11th anniversary. Instead of having it appear here, they want to have it appear during this, so that people will summon for a Daima themed banner with more Daima characters. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking the adult Daima Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta are going to be in this celebration. I have been going on with this back and forth, this emotional roller coaster with the Daima cope, but I am now all in. Okay, so that is why the thumbnail is Daima related. That being said, let's go ahead and check out this insider info, this leak for the first time right now. You guys have been warned. Final warning, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. So this tweet is by someone named Firaz. Okay. Oh, it's not hit. Okay. No, this. Okay. DBZ Dokkan Battle N Star. Okay, so this is the person. This is on the Dokkan Battle subreddit. 11th anniversary leaks. Take this info with a grain of salt. Oh God, are there any bad words? No. Okay, you know what? Let's do it this way. All right. Take this info with a grain of salt. That is not correct. Okay. Apparently, there is a French YouTuber. Oh, okay. So it's not this person either. This is just the messenger. There is a French YouTuber. French? So it's seriously. He's not a YouTuber though, is he? That has info on the units that will be headlining part 1 of the anniversary. He knew for GDC that Gogeta was coming with next level animations. Interesting. So this claim is not just that he knew Gogeta was going to be for GDC, but that the animations were going to be next level. Interesting. He knew that Gohan, Goten, and Trunks were coming before GDC had even finished, and he knew that Gohan Revived Trunks was coming with the same animation quality as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Okay. I haven't read the rest of this yet. This doesn't mean anything to me, honestly. Because what are the odds of someone saying, hey, Gogeta's going to be happening for a major celebration? Not a crazy leap. On top of that, saying his animations are going to be good. Now, I don't know the details of whatever this proclamation was. You know, maybe he went into more specifics, but the odds of a Gogeta unit releasing for an anniversary caliber celebration, and that too having insane animations, isn't that crazy of a leap to me. I could have said this for 7th anniversary. 7th anniversary, we got a Gogeta. Granted, it wasn't a full-on functioning Gogeta from the start, but it was from an active skill, and then he had crazy animations, right? He had that rotoscopic effect with the clone Kamehameha. I mean, that works. Like, I don't know, that doesn't seem like it's enough for me. But it is interesting that that is being mentioned here. I gotta admit that's I have nothing to lose by, you know, believing this or not, but I'm just trying to be as like objective as possible. All right, whatever. He says he has someone who reliably told him the info, but the thing is, every unit he said would be coming were true. What? He says he has someone who reliably told him the info, but the thing is, every unit he said would be coming were true. All right, I don't think this person's a native English speaker. He has someone who reliably told him the info, but the thing is, every unit he said is true. So I don't know, has been true, I think. So I don't know about the anniversary one, but as I said, take it with a grain of salt. The units coming for part 1 would be Royal Blue Vegeta plus UI Go. There's no way. This is my celebration. Like, this is straight out of a Toon Fantasy. Part 1 is Royal Blue plus UI Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Goku plus Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. No shot. This is straight out of my brain. You guys know this. I'm a big Tournament of Power nerd. I love Royal Blue Vegeta. Are we really getting Royal Blue Vegeta again? We just got this last year. The only difference is last year it was UI Goku and Royal Blue in one. No, actually it wasn't. It was just Royal Blue Vegeta, but it had UI Goku in the art. But it was just Royal Blue. Now we're getting Royal Blue reversible exchange with MUI. I would love this. But that's, I mean, okay. And then my favorite form of all time, Super Saiyan 4 as a reversible exchange. I don't know if it's fusing, active skill attack, or if Gogeta appears at all. And then for part 2, without him being sure. Oh, okay. He predicts it's Daima Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan. This isn't real. This is just, you know what this is? I must have dreamt this. I must have told somebody. They transcribed it. They sent it around, and now through various, you know, inter-channel, intermediary processes, it got diluted, and now it's being perceived as a leak. No, this is just from my brain. This is not real. There's no way in hell, again, I'm going to be getting exactly what this is even more insane than last year. Last year, one of my characters from each part was a dream come true. One, Royal Blue UI and Frieza Goku. Right? Royal Blue UI was part 1, Frieza Goku was part 2. All right? This is telling me that I am not only getting what I want, but I am getting everything that I want. There is no shot this is real. I am in absolute denial right now. He also says at least 2 units will have the same animation quality as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Revived Trunks. Now, hold on a minute. If you're claiming that you are so in on the loop that you know that Gogeta had it, and you know that Gohan Trunks had the same animation quality as Gogeta, why are you now all of a sudden being cryptic about which characters are getting it? Shouldn't you already know which characters it is? So there's a little discrepancy right there. Now, this is just the messenger, so I don't know if this is necessarily what this person is saying, but that seems like a big hole in this theory. Again, the info is not from me, to take what you want. Okay. Yeah, to me, this just seems like nonsense. I don't know who this French YouTuber is. I have no idea, but even if it's real or not, I think this is just engagement bait. And you know what? Honestly, you got to give him props, because whether it's real or not, we're talking about it. Now, I wasn't going to make a video on this. I only did this because a lot of people were asking me for it, so I'm giving y'all what you want. But to me, this is just nonsense. Like, I have nothing against this person. I don't know who it is, but to me, this is just gibberish. Because guys, this is a Toon celebration. Do you really think I'm about to get my celebration in every way? Like, there's no way part 1's LRs and part 2's LRs are all exactly what I want. This was the only other way that you could possibly give me Royal Blue Vegeta again. We've got Blue Vegeta that goes Royal Blue. We've got Royal Blue with a Link super attack with MUI. Now we have a royal blue with UI as a reversible exchange. The only other way would be base Vegeta. I don't know. That's not gonna happen. No way. That's right there. Okay. And then Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, like, come on. And also, are we getting another potential Gogeta? If this ends up being real, I don't want Gogeta. Not because I don't like Gogeta, because you guys should know, at least in my community, you guys know, I'm a Gogeta fanboy. Not that I don't like Vegito, I like both, but Vegito really needs a solid representative right now. Like a straight up Vegito is what I think would be nice for the fusion side of things. I don't want any fusions at all for a little while, but if we have to get one, I would like it to be some version of Vegito that is more than just an active skill. This is just too good to be true. I don't believe it. After seeing this, this will not change my level of surprise if, when we get to those reveals, it ends up being exactly this. I'm just going to be busy screaming and breaking the sound barrier for once again getting this. Now, what I care about is if this guy ends up being the anniversary unit, will we get redemption for my boy STR Royal Blue Vegeta, the one that y'all have clowned me about for the past year, cyberbullied me about. What's happening? You guys have bullied me and tortured me about this poor guy for a year. What I need is for this potential unit to do something about this guy. I need this guy to become a goat again. He was never a goat, really, but he tried his best. I need whatever this new unit is, or you know what, better yet, just anyone from the anniversary. I need it to help this unit in some way. Whatever the new mechanic is, I want that. Also, going back to this, what the heck kind of theme would this be? What theme could this be? Pure Saiyans? That seems like a very basic, crude, and lame theme. Considering Tenka Muso was last year's thing, that was like better than the rest. The GDC was Breaking Through, which was generic and bland and stupid, but still, it was pretty like abstract. So what sort of abstract concept could this have anything to do with? And also, keeping in mind, our first hint was that, you know what, let me play this, because I now need to go back and see, does this have any sort of way of connecting to that? I mean, start off with Goku Vegeta.
Can outdo the elite if they work hard enough.
Maybe it's the growth of Goku Vegeta.
Effort alone isn't enough to reach my level.
But then why would you show Piccolo, Gohan?
Just know this. I'll do what I can to carry on that pride of yours.
Wait, why is pride in capital letters? The pride of the Saiyans?
Of yours.
My brain is gaslighting me. Now I'm thinking all these animations are new. All this stuff is, we've seen this.
You must die. You
I don't know, man. There was barely any Vegeta in there. Vegeta did one attack, right? Yeah, he did a Gallic gun, and the rest of it is just everything else with no Vegeta. If this was about the growth of Goku Vegeta or the pride of the Saiyans, I mean, I guess Vegeta dies in this part, so that's kind of why he's not doing anything. But this isn't about like telling a story, or maybe it is. I don't know, man. Guys, dude. They have proposed a Toon celebration. It's not real. It's not real. Toon is not allowed to win. Like, don't you guys know any better? Toon is not allowed to win. If Toon wins, what does that say about this reality? You guys need to leave this reality if I win again. There's no way. There's no way. I will win the celebration without it even starting. All right, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna go. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. In the comments your thoughts on this whole alleged leak. Do you buy into it? Do you believe it? What sort of theme can you extrapolate from these characters? What are your thoughts on this whole situation? Are you for or against leak culture? Would you still be surprised if we found out that these were exactly the characters that they are? To me, if the units aren't good, it doesn't matter. So I don't really care. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think about all this stuff, because I don't know what to say other than I don't believe it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content of the future and click the notification bell so that you'll let YouTube know you want to see more myself do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and remember to Dokkan responsibly.